All right, everybody. So we're at Carter Caves National Park or State Park, whatever it is, and we've already been through here once for full disclosure. But I want to make sure I'm gonna drop my phone because it's got a crack in it and probably get destroyed now if it drops in the water. But we're going back through Horn Hollow, a self-guided tour, and then we're going to go through Laurel back to our vehicle. And that's going to take you along for the ride. It's a really cool 2 cave system connected just by a creek, all the same streams. So the entrance is that on the farthest side from the main road, with lots and lots of little entrance holes had it not got blocked by the log jams and stuff. If you're going to do this one, you're going to have to get wet, so just accept that before you get here. Turn on my amazing light I bought. There is a lot of stooping. Wouldn't say duck walking, but there's a lot of stooping. So all the condensation. You can't put your headlamp on your head because you literally can't see. There's so much humidity in here. So much moisture in the air. But the cave actually kind of stops there completely. Now, there's a few more exits and entrances there, but you can't really get through them right now unless you want to crawl because of the log jam, like I mentioned. We went to X Cave here yesterday, and the tour guide, ranger, whatever you want to call him, done a great job. And one of his descriptions of a lot of the caves here is that it is like a Grand Canyon but with a roof on it. And that's exactly what a lot of these are like. This one not so much. Laurel, you'll see, it's definitely more like that. But there's a lot of this limestone, sandstone, rock in here, and that's what's getting eroded away with time. I tried to ask him yesterday how old these caves were, and he made a good point. He's like, it's really hard to tell you that because, you know, ebb and flow of flooding and whatnot. It's hard to be able to say how old these are. Yet the rocks might be thousands upon thousands of years old or whatever, but then your cave might have got, 1 year of extreme erosion and then 2 or 3 years of not. So here's one of the big crevices in here, canyons with a roof on it. We did see one bat. Hopefully we'll see it again. I wouldn't doubt if I ain't a bat up there, actually. Lots of little cracks and things for you to be able to see. All the way up in there. There's actually moths in here. That's interesting. Flowstone. That's what they call that. It's really neat. I really love these caves. We're going to do it's called a walking tour, but it's actually a duck walking tour. I can't talk my better half into the crawl tour. We've seen the frame, which is the width of most of the tunnels. She just said no. Did you, dear? I'm using more of a spotlight headlamp deal that lets me be able to see way up in there. So that goes a decent little piece, but then it just dead ends into kind of this sand from all this limestone and sandstone. A lot of these log jams in here. I have a feeling that this one here, the Horn Hollow, it probably floods quite often. I mean, it's nothing but water right now. That's all water right there. Everybody's trying to not get wet, and good luck. I told a few people already. Laurel, you can definitely going to have to get wet too, but it's only like 2 or 3 spots. You'll see when we get there. But Horn Hollow is a completely different animal. That's an interesting rock. Did you see that one, dear? Mm-hmm. That rock there. That's an interesting rock. We going the harder way or the easy way? All right, I'll see you later. I'm going this way. I have a backpack on, so it's rubbing the roof quite often. Found you. I'm fully duck walking now. At least I am. Pretty straightforward exit here on this end. But like I said, you're going to get wet, so don't come here unless you know you're ready to get wet. Hopefully you didn't bring just one pair of shoes, basically. So I stopped filming there just to be respectful. But that's the other end of Horn Hollow. So like there's a little nicks and crannies and stuff like that, nooks and stuff that you can go into, but like, I mean, I'm not gonna do that just for the video. They don't go anywhere. There's nothing like elaborate about that. But you can follow the creek down stream to Laurel Cave, which is what we're doing because we parked on the other side of Laurel. Laurel is a completely different cave. You're gonna see that shortly. It is more like a canyon, and you're literally just trying to like tandem walk all the way through there. It's really neat. You definitely will see the roof-like formation that's on top of the canyon, and hopefully we'll see that bad if someone hasn't scared it off already. It's definitely getting busier because it's Saturday. We're here on July the 16th, so it's definitely still everybody trying to get their last little bit of vacations in before school starts back up. I have a headlamp slash bike light or whatever. That's a massive beast of an animal, but it stays charged forever. But he's walking in a creek bed to the next cave entrance. So we'll be back in a second, show you that entrance. It's a short, little bitty hike. We done the there and back idea. There's also a whole loop you can do, but then you have to go through Laurel, back out of Laurel, one way or the other. So we just done there and back through from Laurel all the way through to the end of Horn Hollow and then back. Stay tuned. All right, so here's going into Laurel Cave. This is the entrance. It doesn't look like an entrance at all. It's like there's like a little cliff bank that you can walk into. Like if you're from Eastern Kentucky, like we are, it's like a coal bank that you just go play in as a kid. But it is freaking awesome once you get in. Huh? I guess that way. Yeah, it was right there. Maybe we found a secret entrance no one knows about. Even though the trail shows that everybody knows about it. Goodbye, Jurassic Park. So again, the water is primarily coming from that way. So this cave is completely different than any of the other ones. Well, the other one we showed you already. It's very similar to X Cave. Just X Cave is big enough that you can just walk and not have to bend over hardly at all. There's a little bit of bending over, but not much. So what's cool about these caves, I have to talk about this for a second. Like those spots where it's super warm. Look at all those crickets, cave crickets. It's all cave crickets. And then spiders. But there's all these spots where it's cold primarily, and then all of a sudden, boom, you hit this incredible warm spot. It's an awesome phenomenon inside of a cave like this. Because right now it's really hot because we're still at the entrance. But here in a second it's going to get really cold. This place is a little more narrow on this end, like height-wise, because it's literally like a tube, like a tunnel cut. But it's going to get to the point where it's more. She found a cold spot? Nope. So all these little nooks and crannies you can crawl and check out. And then this one, you can actually climb up there, and it goes around where we're fixing to walk. But you can see all these extra caverns being cut. And then over here, there's actually a place you can walk back in there. It's kind of hard to show you on the camera. But anyway, you can walk back in there and check it out. Crawl, I should say, not walk. Oop, yep, there is a cold spot. So, I really need to put my headlamp on my head, but I can't see if I do that. So I accidentally hit the daggone stop button. Anyways, I'm gonna have to put the phone away just for this part anyways, but this is like a, you can see the roof on the canyon here. All these little places being eroded away. The sides are super smooth, but this is like a little waterfall. You can actually see it there at that black spot at my light. There's water running through. You should be able to see it coming down, which is making this huge puddle of water, which is actually really deep. Then here's this gorgeous flowstone. Water running off of it right now. That's slowly formed. It's super white compared to the rest of the cave. And according to that guide yesterday, it means it's growing right now. It goes all the way down to the ground. But anyway, let me pause it and get through this. So now we're on the other side of it. You can see the mist in the air from getting splattered by that water running down right there. But this is all old flowstone. When you get on the other side of that, that's why all this is here. You can see how it bulged out. And there's a couple pieces that are still white. I guess you'd say it's still growing a little bit right there. Get my brightest part of my light off of it. Still growing some. All right, so canyon part, like I said, it's all canyon through here. You have to kind of tandem walk either in the hole or you use both hands and legs and kind of, brace yourself on each side. I do that for a little bit, but where I'm trying to video for you all, I'm going to have to get down in the hole. It's a good way to break an ankle, though. Yeah, there's your canyon with the roof on it. I don't know if I got my light on the dimmest setting. I did. 1, 2, 3. There we go. If you got motion sickness, sorry guys, that's as good as it gets. Log jams in the main top. And like I say, if you're adventurous and want to crawl, you could actually go up there. There's one spot up here, they actually have roof boats. What used to be there. People, I guess, climb up there and look around, but those are no longer there. Just the remnants of them. The thing with this canyon, you can brace yourself with your elbows. Your shoulders. Yeah, look at all that condensation up there. All that white stuff is condensation that's forming. All the way down through there. So it's supposedly like 60-some degrees in these caves. It feels like it. Making our feet sweat, so it feels good at this point. Doesn't matter anymore, but still really neat. I love these caves. So pretty. It's amazing to see what Mother Nature can do. love how you can see all the waves and stuff and the texture. All the texture in the wall. It goes all the way up it though, until you get to the oldest stuff, and there's not much texture there. All the little sinkholes in the walls and stuff, you can see how it's splashing up there, and that's what's causing that little sinkhole to be there. And these probably flood. They don't let you in here if it's flooding, for obvious reasons, especially Horn Hollow. I can see Horn Hollow being really, really nasty, and I can see this probably being, Horn Hollow probably gets deep. This one probably gets fast moving water. Anyways, we'll see if we can get to that bat, and then I'll show you more. Fixing to go in some water here. So, come through that little water hole there. It's about calf deep, but look at that little sinkhole. I mean, I noticed this a while ago, but like, I'm gonna try to get my light on so you can see. Look how far. I can't even get my foot down there. My foot won't go all the way down. It is deep. That is really deep. My whole foot will go down in there. And then we should be coming to that bat, ain't we? Shouldn't that bat be here soon? Now, when you get up in there, it's hot. Like, it is a really warm temperature, which is why the bats like to stay in these caves, especially this one. Like, it is really, really warm up there. That one spot I showed you where you climb up a little bit, I went up there earlier, and it is hot, like steamy, hot humidity. You could break a sweat really easily up there. That's why it's probably drier, and then all of a sudden you have that humid level up there. I know they don't let you in here because of bats in the wintertime, but it'd be cool to see us in the winter. Big, sharp opening there for water spinning around. Another little sinkhole. Kind of hard to do this. Kind of hard to shine a light and film at the same time. Wish I could just have it on my head, but I won't be able to see where I'm going. As you can see, the beam has humidity flowing through it. A wider beam, it wouldn't do that, I guess, but look at that crevice going all the way up through there. It'd be cool to be able to come back here in 1,000 years to see what the difference looks like. I think that bat was somewhere right through here. We didn't already pass it up. I had my phone away primarily the first time through because we didn't know how deep it was going to get or how hard it was going to be, and we didn't want to lose the phone. Where it has a crack in it, I didn't want to potentially destroy my phone before I can get a new one. Been there, done that. Had to swim in the Atlantic Ocean one time. I swear it's right through here where that bat was. Oh yeah, look at that baby. That's a pretty good sized salamander, boss. That's a black one. All right, guys, I'm gonna turn her off. I guess we already passed it the bat. It must have flew off. I'll jerk it back out once we get through this. There's a log laying there that you can actually climb up and explore that little cavern. But yeah, we got to go through this water hole, and it gets pretty deep, so I don't know if I'll lose my phone. So we'll be back just a second and show you the other end right over there. So on the other side of the water hole here, like I said, they've got that tree there they've got propped up on rocks so you can climb up and go back in there. And this water is like 30-degree water. It's just cold water. As you can see, it goes way up in there. I don't know how far it goes, so it's hard for me to want to take the time to seriously almost get hurt trying to climb that, just to go look. If I knew it was there and planned ahead, and maybe bring him a little ladder in here with him, a little step ladder, climb up there. But again, awesome cavern formations on the way out of here, next to the road, so the entrance for the road. I really wish I took a picture of that bat now. It's a lot bigger cave here, obviously, than what we went through already. We got a little spoilt when we first came in here. It was like, oh, this is going to be huge. Incredible. Incredible caves. Oh dear, bat. Multiple. Right here, grooming themselves.
Sure enough.
Sitting there grooming themselves. What about that? Can your light shine on them good?
I do.
I don't want to blind them with my big floodlight, but there's 3 there. That's 3 different bats. That is so incredible. They want to attack you.
They fly out.
Still mean they're going to attack you. They eat mosquitoes. That's cool. That's what I wanted to see right there. Sitting there grooming themselves. That's even cooler. Our kids will love that video. So Gabby, Harper, I hope you like that. We've been hoping to see some more bats just for you girls. And as you can hear the road out there, we're almost at the entrance now. Oop. Sandbar-like location through here. If you have trail shoes or good boots or something with good tread, easy ones to go through. You got to be willing to tandem walk a little bit though and maneuver around some tight places. Duck walk some. So it's worth the trip to come in here though. That's for sure. Even if it's just for the day, make a whole day out of coming caving. But let me show you the entrance / exit for us right now. And then we have officially made it through 2 caves at once. And there's a little hole back in there that you can explore. And then here is the amazing opening next to the road. It's just like something you'd see out of a movie or like a Jurassic Park novel type situation. It's really neat. And all the humidity you can see out there. Honestly, I think walking in this way is more dangerous than anything else. There's a hot spot. Either one's probably fine. When we come in here with dry shoes, we're going out with sopping wet now. Anyways, we will finish this up at the vehicle. So the way out of there, you got some steps. Just talking to some folks there that have been here before, but so there's another cave you could actually go into. But you had to crawl in, and then it opened up real big, but there really wasn't an exit. But you just come down here, cross the road, cross the little wooden bridge and next to the creek to your vehicle and you're set. I would recommend, if you've never done it, that you take this trail up here and go up the creek to where that water comes out. It's gorgeous over there. It's not a cave right now, but I'd say in again 1,000 years it will be. But it's a very deep cavern there. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Short little video on going through these caves here at Carter Caves State Park here in Carter, Kentucky. If you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments. Have any comments, leave them in the comments. If there are no more caves around here than what's been told to us, because we're not local here, let me know. That way we can go back and explore them sometime. We got more caves to do this afternoon though. Probably be videoed for that, but hey, we're having a blast enjoying our anniversary trip together. And thanks a lot. Take care. Subscribe if you haven't already.